Good morning, folks. Hey, the old fisherman back with you again on Lake Monticello. We pulled in here this morning and I haven't even got the trolling motor hooked up to me yet, but I had a couple gulls circling around right here at the landing. So we're gonna see if we can catch us a largemouth here this morning. On Lake Monticello, it's all kind of fish down at 34 foot. I don't know what kind they are, if they even bite. But this fish down there, we get them to bite. I don't know what kind they are. Hadn't been over here in a long time. Hadn't been nowhere in a long time. I just hadn't been fishing. But we got some largemouths under here. And no doubt, that's what that is I'm seeing, 34 foot of water. See if we can get one of them to bite. See if we can get one of them to bite. I don't know what they're biting. I ain't been here in so long. But I can tell you this, we got some down there. I see them. The water's dropping. There's plenty of fish out there. We can get them to bite. Plenty of fish. I don't know what they're gonna take. Water temperature is 56, pretty warm. I ought to take it reeling. So far I ain't got a bite. Might have put the spoon in the jigs down there, give it a try. Hey, you never know. You just got to keep adapting until you get them bite. But I know one thing, I'm on largemouth, bunches of them. We can get them to bite. There you go, there you go, there you go. We got one. We got one. Good one too. I knew there's largemouth, I can see them. Coming up too, coming up. Oh, no, got a perch in the tail, believe it or not, so they might be white perch. Oh my. I thought I had a largemouth coming up with it where he hit it. Hey, well we got one. We don't get another, we got one. Look at here. Look at that. Already got one. Hey, let's try another. We might put that dog on a spoon down there and tear them jokers up. This fish all in. I thought there's largemouth, but it might be perch. Bunch of them out there. I mean a bunch of them too, but we own the mother lode right here at first stop if I can just catch them. That net didn't hit it, you notice. He kind of hit at it and I caught him. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. Oh my, there he goes. What? Old fisherman catching big old white perch. Look at him. We done found the white perch, believe it or not. We're using a 3 rig this morning. And hey, I'm gonna have to change colors because I got it for dirty water in Lake Murray. But I put a Todd Smith colored Mardi Gras jig on, 2.5, and then we got the green ghost, and at the top we got a yellow looking jig, 2.1/8 inch Charlie Brewer slide jig. Hey, we got fish on them, so apparently they big perch instead of largemouth. There's probably some largemouth in there. I know I seen largemouth. Hey, well we're gonna try to catch whatever it is, I can tell you that. I just hadn't been fishing, had all this rain, and we just hadn't been fishing, but we on them right now. And they eating it slam up, buddy. They eating it slam up, and they jumbo magnums too. Got that one on the 2.1/8 inch swimming minnow by Charlie Brewer. It's a gold, a gold and yellow combination. I think they call it yellow bell or something like that. Hey, we on a few. Believe it or not, we on a few, and we're right close to the bank, and it's like a little pocket pushed in here. And this time of year, these fish will move up these pockets. You get out that big water, start getting into the pockets, and then you start catching them like this. That's what I'm talking about, huh? That's what I'm talking about. The old fisherman is loving like largemouth. Look at that, whoa. Look at that, largemouth, huh? Look at that. Come on, boy, huh? Come on, boy. Let's get him in the boat, huh? Let's get him in the boat. Hey, fish is on today, people. They on today. We got him on the green ghost. You know I caught so many largemouth before on that green ghost. Come here, boy. Don't wiggle. Look at him. Look at that green ghost with a yellow head. Ain't but an 1/8 ounce head. It's not even a quarter. I downgraded down Lake Murray trying to catch something. I couldn't do much good. Look at that, huh? We'll put him in this drum right now. We're gonna put him in the live well in a few minutes. We got to get back out now. I ain't got time to crank the live well up. We got to catch fish. We got to catch fish. Right now we own some. We own some. I'll tell you that. Hey, oh, I missed him. He nailed it. He nailed it. Hey, getting excited now. I was unloading the boat. I seen the gulls out here circling. I said, I bet it's fish right there. And sure enough, just what I thought. There he is. That's a good one. That's a big old largemouth or something stuck in the back one. I think that's a largemouth. I think that's a largemouth. He's coming up. He's coming up. Oh my, he's coming up. No, it ain't. It's a doggone perch in the back. Look at that. Huh? Perch in the back. You got to love it. Hit the green ghost and caught him in the back. Look at him. Huh? Look at that. That's a nice one, man. The fisherman's getting wound up here this morning. I can tell you that. He's getting wound up. Drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie. Boy, it feels good to catch a few fish. I tell you, it's been trouble. It's been, since Deborah's passed, I've had an awful time. I really don't even feel like fishing. I'll be honest with you. This might help me a little bit right here. This might help me a little bit right here. I need this big time. I need this big time. I tell you, I've been so stressed out. Every day at the mailbox is something new I got to deal with. I just hadn't had a chance to go fishing in the rain. It's been rainy. Lake Murray come up to as full as it can get, and there's so much water. Monticello, rain don't affect Monticello like it does the other lakes. So Monticello is the place you got to fish when it's really a lot of water fluctuation. And now they done quit. They tapering off, but we caught a couple. And that's the way they do this time of the year. You get on them, boom, 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 and then they go. And that's what just happened. The fish go. We're going to have to move around. They done moved on the other side over. Yeah, there you got one. But they done moved on the other side. I see the gulls over there diving, and the boat went to them, but I can't go over there now. But that's a little perch right there. Little baby perch. We're going to throw him back. Again, thanks to all my fans out there that's been worried about me. I've been worried about me. I'll be honest with you. And I got to start getting back to my routine, or I ain't gonna make it long. Passing Miss Deborah is the worst thing I can't tell you how bad it is losing mate. And I know I keep saying that, but it is so terrible. It is so terrible. Hey, there's another. You can't hardly exist. I mean, your heart's broke. But you know, life goes on. You got to try to force yourself to doing what you know you got to do, and that's to move on. And boy, that's hard to do, people. Hey, that's hard to do. It's kind of like losing a boyfriend or girlfriend about 500 times more. That's how much it hurts. Because you know this one, you ain't gonna ever see them again, unless it's in heaven. But on earth, you ain't gonna see them no more. So you got to deal with all of that in your mind. And then you got all this stuff to deal with because of the death. It's just so much. It's unbearable. It's almost unbearable. But we still catching fish. When I fish, like I said, I hadn't put a video up in a long time because I hadn't been fishing. And a couple times I've been, I ain't caught anything. I just riding around the lake. I just can't focus. I just got to get my focus back. Fishing is 99% focus. And if you in something on your mind, you can't do it. You just can't do it. That's why fishing with a buddy sometimes ain't good, because you're talking, you're not focusing. I'm a lot better fisherman by myself than I am with somebody. I can tell you that right now. Look at that. When I focus, I can catch them. It's that simple. When I don't focus, I can't catch them. We're doing pretty good in that. Believe it or not, they hit no yellowbill. 2 1/8 inch minnow. And I noticed the ones they spitting up are little minnows. So that tells me probably the downsize to the 2 1/8 inch minnow or the 1.5 inch, because they're eating on small shad right in here. And you never know where you're going to be, what size shad. So it's important to look in that drum. That's why I like that drum, or your live well, and see what they're spitting up. If they're spitting up shad, try to match the size. And that's what you do. We got some largemouth right down in there now. But I got to tell y'all a little story. I don't know if I've told it, but I'm going to tell you this story. You know, I had that little reflection mirror showing the fish finder and me at the same time. I come up with that little rig. Well, let me tell you what I'm doing. The reason I ain't used it lately, I put that joker under the console of my boat. I'm not thinking I'm thinking it's safe under there, everything's okay. Well, I'm out here fishing, and I look over there and I see smoke coming up out from under the console, and I'm thinking, oh my God, something shorted out. I go in there and I can't see nothing shorted out, and I look at that mirror, and the sun is beaming on that mirror, reflecting into my carpet and burning a cigarette size hole in my carpet 2 or 3 times before I even realized it was doing it. So don't never lay a mirror down in a boat, because let me tell you, you asking for a disaster. It burnt several holes in my carpet. I could not believe it. And I put it up. In fact, I took it out in the boat. That's why I hadn't done that lately. I took it out in the boat. It messed my boat up. It messed my boat up. But anyhow, I thought y'all would like that little story. Miss Deborah didn't like it, and I told her about it. I'll tell you that. You know, when you don't deal with anything, I warn all you fellas out there, if you don't know what's going on with all your finances and make sure all your deeds and stuff say or not and, if you don't go back and check your stuff, you're gonna be in the same situation as I was in. If something was to happen to your spouse and they taking care of everything, I promise you, you better start making plans in case something does happen, or you will be in a world of hurt. And I'll tell you right now, it wouldn't be my sons, I don't think I'd have pulled through this. I mean, I could do the computer, but I never paid bills and none of that. It's not hard. If you don't do it, you don't do it. I had to figure out what was going out, how it was going out, what the passwords were, all that stuff. Let me tell you, that was a job. And I wouldn't wish that on nobody. They biting this thing, but they ain't taking it now. They done quit. But for all you people out there that don't know what's going on with your finances or in your house, you get with your mate and y'all make a list of what in case I die list, and it will help you. There's one. It will help you. Without it, you're in a world of hurt, because you're in a deep state in your mind. You can't think. When something happens to your spouse, you can't think. You're in a fog for about 6 weeks. Then you wake up out the fog, and then you realize they ain't coming back. So, you know, at first you're numb. It really starts setting in around 6 weeks. Then you start realizing when everybody's gone home, you by yourself, that you're going to be by yourself. That's when it sets in. That's when the mental part of it sets in. And hey, I hope I can help somebody out there to kind of prepare you what's going to happen. Because let me tell you, it's not good. You go through depression. You go through why. You start asking all these questions. You go to the store and you see people that 90 years old walking around. Why did my 54-year-old wife pass away? That kind of stuff. And it'll drive you crazy. But anyhow, I'm just telling you and warning you how bad it can be. And it can be terrible. It don't get no better either. You finally, I guess, on down the road sometime. I don't know how long it's going to take. I think they tell me everybody's different. But I can tell you right now, it's getting a little bit better to talk about. But it ain't getting no better at home by yourself. I can tell you that. I had to cut our dogs again yesterday, and hey, they ain't perfect, but they cut. That's all I can say. And I done it. And then I give them a bath. But you know, you got to, all of a sudden, you got to deal with, hey, I ain't never washed sheets, bedspreads, or anything. I never put that stuff in the wash. You got to start thinking about things you didn't do that she did. I didn't clean commodes. I cooked and I done all that, but Deborah kept the house basically as far as commodes and keeping things up like they ought to be. She did it. So now I got to do it all. But anyhow, hey, the fish is slacking up. I'm talking and we're not catching. See what I mean about focus? Let's see if we can focus for a second. See that? As soon as I focus, old largemouth thumped it. It was falling down, the largemouth hit it. Look at that. Huh? Look down the going. A good one too. Huh? He going on the other side of the doggone boat. Oh Lord. He going down. He going down. We got to loosen up drag. He going down. We got to have a net. We got to have the net. Oh, look at him. 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 I need to get my live well going in here. Hey, look at that. Look at that. An old fisherman. Just caught another, and here comes another boat. Look at that. Huh? You got to love nice bass. Look at that. All right. Drop it to the bottom with a big boy's line. That joker hit the little 2.5 inch jig. Yeah. Right quick, let me start this live well. We're gonna put these bass back here. We get 5, and then we're gonna turn them loose somewhere else. They ain't that big. Hey, they're good eating size bass though. Hey, I might take me one home for dinner. I don't know. See that? You got to love that, huh? I'm gonna put them in the live well back here. I'm still alive. All right. Hey, we're having fun, ain't we? Hey, we're catching a few fish. There's a lot of bass out here. They ain't eating it up, but there's a lot of bass out here. I see them coming through. I don't see the perch no more though. Perch kind of faded away. We ought to put the spoon. There you go. Oh, darn it. There you goes. Maybe they want it slower. Maybe I'm going too fast. You know, you got to ask yourself all them questions. Am I presenting it to them right? I slowed up and we caught a nothing. So you got to ask yourself them questions. Boy, they spitting up shad or they feeding. I'll tell you that. You got to love it when your drum's half full of shad. Must be a dozen in there spit up. There you go. They want it slow now. I'm telling you, they want it slow. They want it slow. Not super dogs, but hey, they fish. You got to love fish. I tell you, fishing ain't no fun if you can't catch fish. Even if I don't come out here in a couple hours and I can't find them, I get depressed. And I know you can't do that. You got to be basically keep your mind focused and hope that it'll happen, and it'll happen. The longer you can keep a positive attitude fishing, the better it is, and the more you will catch. It's that simple. Positive attitude and believing means everything. Now, see, we're starting to catch babies now. I don't know why, but we're starting to catch babies now. There he is. There he is. There he is. I fell in, boom, little perch, small perch. They ain't the big ones. They ain't jumbos. They're small perch. He's eating size though. That's the kind I like to eat. I might fry me a mess of them babies tonight. Got him on the 2 1/8 inch swimming minnow I just put on. Fish out here and they feeding. That's a good sign. We might catch a bunch of them today. Hopefully. There he goes. That's a good one. That's a largemouth. He hit that joker falling. He hit that joker falling. I think it's a largemouth. It could be a perch in the back. They'll fool me. It ain't that big, whatever it is. I don't think. He might fool me. It might be coming up. He might be coming up. Oh yeah, he coming up. Oh, he's a good one. Look at that. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Oh my, look at that. What? You got to love it, old fisherman. Still can catch a fish. All these bass are about 2.5, 3 pounds. 2.5 probably. Got a big old head. And hey, got a big old head. Look at that. Got him on the Charlie Brewer. Swimming. Well, we got him on the 3 inch grub. Is what we got him on. Boy, he stuck it too, let me tell you. That joker. Hey, he wasn't getting off, not in this lifetime. Man, I can't even get him. We're gonna have to get something to get him off. Lord have mercy. See if I can get this doggone dikes in there to get him. There he is. There he is. Look at that. Little 2.5 pounder. Ain't no whopper. But he hit it when I went to drop it. He said, boom. They laying out there feed. They're waiting for an old crippled shad to fall on. And when he falls by him, he'll take him. I can tell you right now though, these fish don't, it's hard to find these fish and they don't bite every day in this lake. You get them biting, you better catch them because they'll turn off and they disappear. You can't even see them. When they bite, they'll come and stir up off the bottom. You can tell they stirred, and you can see more fish. When they ain't biting, you don't see more fish. You don't see them. There he is. There he is. There he is. Looney, you ain't getting him because he's too big for you. We're going to eat this one. This one's going in my pot, in my frying pan. Hey, he ain't no huge one, but he ain't no, now Looney trying to take my jig. Look at that, he ain't no bad one. Maybe we'll catch a batch of them. One thing about it, I ain't had to clean no fish lately because I ain't caught none. I hadn't been but one time in a week. Whole week I hadn't been. It rained, wind blowed. It's kind of windy today, but it ain't bad. I like a little wind over here. There you go. Little wind helps. And it's dropping down cold again, and that's going to help. Supposed to get in the 30s in the morning, but that's going to help. Oh, Looney's went down after my fish. What he's doing. Oh yeah, look at that. Super dog magnum right there. Got him on the Mardi Gras 2 1/8 inch swimming minnow by Charlie Brewer. And we got a, you see it right there. Got a green head on that one. I love to change around different colors and stuff, see what they'll hit. And if you don't do that, and that's what makes that, if you don't do that, you can't learn. And everything will be okay. Hey, we still catching though. Hey, we still catching white perch. One at a time, no 2 at a time. This time of year is hard to catch them 2 at a time. 2 at a time is good in the summer, early spring, winter, all that time. But at this time of year, it's not that great. There you go. Got him that time. Another bass. Another bass, I think. No, it might be a perch. That might be a perch. That's a perch. Jumbo magnum too. Hey, jumbo magnum. We got him on the 3 inch Todd Smith jig. Watch it, Looney. Doggone Looney trying to take my stuff. Yeah, nice perch. There he is. Got him that time. Got him that time. That's a good fish right there. That's a bass. That's a bass. That's a bass. Oh my, that's a bass. That's a bass. A bass and a perch. Look at that. Huh? And got 2 perch and a bass. Looney's trying to take all my fish. Look at that. Huh? A perch and a bass, and Looney almost had Looney. Look at him. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. We got a perch and a bass, same time. How about that? Huh? He hit the swimming minnow, Mardi Gras. Put him in the live well there. Yeah. Okay. Hey, we're having a good time now. This is exactly what the doc ordered for me. Let me tell you, get my mind off of all my troubles. I know one thing. You never dream of something like this happening. And you know, you always know it can. There's always automobile wrecks and stuff like that. But somebody young dying of something like a blood clot, it's just out of the ordinary. What it is. Out of the ordinary ain't supposed to happen to you. There you go. Got him that time. Largemouth. 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 Another largemouth. What it is? Another largemouth. Another largemouth. Oh my, another largemouth. That's what he is. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Oh my, look at that. Oh my. 3 inch jig. On the 3 inch Charlie Brewer. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. I believe that's 5 we got. We threw in between my cuts while I went outside and threw 4 of them back. I think that's the 5th one. All right, let's drop it back out to the bottom where the big boys lie. I can't tell y'all how many bass is out there. Every time I look down, I see bass. They're in 32 foot of water right now. They're right on a drop next to a little valley. They push in, don't look like a valley. It's kind of one of them places. If you don't look at the fish finder, you won't know what's here. That's what it is. It's one of them good bass holding places. This time of year, they stage out here, getting ready to move into spawn. That's what they're doing. They stage out. We catching staging bass in February. There he is. Right there. There he is. Another bass. Staging bass in February is what we catching on these jigs. He coming up. He coming up. A big, nice bass. They're all about the same size. Most of them males. Most of them males. Is what they are. Most of them males. But I'm convinced if you throw that fish back right here on top of here, I went back out there on about 100 yards to throw the other ones back. But I'm convinced if you throw these fish back right here in this deeper water where you're catching them, you'll run down and run the rest of them off. This is about £1.75. They hit that thing falling. I twitch a little bit and it goes to falling like that right there. He'd take it. Another bass again. He done run up there and hit another. Look at that. Huh! Look at that. Another bass. Another bass. I tell you, I knew there was bass down there. Oh, that's a big one. 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 Oh my, that's a big one. Huh, I don't know if y'all could hear. That's a 4 pounder. Better than a 4 pounder. Look at that. Huh, look at that. Oh my. Look at that. Look at that, folks. A nice one. Got him on that swimming minnow. No, got him on a 3-inch jig, excuse me. 3-inch jig. What he took. Look at that. Charlie Brewer. He swallowed it too, buddy. He swallowed it. You know, it's funny. I've been going to breakfast and eating breakfast with the guys, and it's funny how you get used to not going fishing. I tried to make myself go fishing this morning. I started to go back and eat breakfast again. That's a pretty fish right there. Look at that, yo. Huh, that's a good one right there. Huh, you gotta love that. Old fisherman. Hey, he's having a good time with that. He's having a good time with that. We own some bass. I knew there was bass when I started. They just now starting to bite, is what it amounts to. They just now starting to bite. Hey folks, drop back out and we got a big one on. Largemouth. Largemouth. Another largemouth. He's a good one. That joker stumped it. He stumped it. He coming up way back under. Oh my, he went under the boat. Under the boat. Under the boat. He coming back. He coming back. That's a good one. That's about a 4 pounder. That is a good one. That is a good one, people. That is a good one. Look at him. Look at him. No, that's about a 5 pounder. Look at that, what a fish. Huh? Look at that, what a fish. Oh my. Look at that, what a fish. On a 2 1/8 inch swimming minnow. Mardi Gras in color. A Charlie Brewer. That is a fine one. Look at him. On an 1/8 ounce head. How about that, folks? How about that? You've got to love it. That's a nice fish right there. That is a nice fish. Right there's what I caught him on. Huh? Right there's what I caught him on. Look at him. Look at that, what a fish. You got to love it when you catch them that size. Look at that. Charlie Brewer. Lighter jigs, 2 1/8 inch. We're downsized. We downsized. Hey, that's a 5 pounder. What? That's a 5 pounder. I don't see perch, so I see bass. That's what I see. A few bass. Perch is gone. They done moved on. We probably gonna have to move on. We done been here about an hour or so. And got a good mess of fish, but we need to move on where it's more. We done wore our welcome out here and pray. I still see bass, they just ain't biting. Just ain't biting. They all over the bottom. 38 foot everywhere. I've seen these fish out in the deeper part, like 38, 40 foot, not biting, then you move up a little bit on the top of the ridge and they'll bite. There's one. There's one. You hit it falling. That's what I'm telling you. They want it falling. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good one. Oh Lord, that's a good one. You gotta love it. Whole fisherman is loving life, coming back to life. Oh my, coming back to life, catching bass. What? That's a good one too. I ain't lying, that's a good one there. He's pulling. This rod here ain't limber. And he's pulling. He's pulling. He's a nice one. Hey, he's a nice one. Look at that. Huh? He's a nice. Don't spit it out. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. You got to love it. When you catch fish like this, you got to love it. Look at him. Look at that. Look at that bass. That's a pretty one, ain't it? Hey, we got that on the Todd Smith little Mardi Gras colored jig. That's a pretty jig Todd Smith makes now. I can tell you that right now. He was kind enough to send me them jigs. Didn't cost me a dime, sent them to me. Hey, he's a good guy. Todd Smith. Hey, it's Valentine's Day, y'all. You better treat your wife like you really feel about them. Don't hold nothing back with your wife. I just wish I had mine back to give her a Valentine kiss, hug, whatever, flowers, jewelry, whatever she wants, I'd get. But I ain't got her. I got no Valentine no more. I don't know. Sad. I'm getting back in the dumps again. I start thinking about her, I get back in the dump. Valentine's Day is going to be a tough night. It's going to be a tough night for the old fishermen. I can tell you that right now. It's going to be tough. Now I got to go put flowers on the grave or something. It's awful. 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 Can't tell you how awful. I might have a good time and then boom, I have a flashback because of Valentine's Day. Awful. I need a bass bite now to help me out. All I got to say is you folks out there take your spouse for granted, you don't need to be doing that. Everybody's guilty of it. You take it from the old fisherman. You give her everything you got. You don't never know. You just don't never know. I've always preached it out here. Enjoy every day because you don't know when your last day is going to be. I had no idea I was preaching it toward my wife. I'd a heap rather it been me. I would have. I'd trade places with her in a minute. Because I know how, another bite. I know how them grandbabies is going to miss that gal. I can't fill in for a grandma. I can fill in for a grandpa, but I can't fill in for a grandma. Old perch finally made it back this evening. I began to think they wasn't coming back. That jig don't look right. That jig's got, when they hooked on that kind of crooked, it just ain't right. It needs to be straight. They need to be straight, people. I do not like a crooked jig. Number one, they don't swim right. Number two, they twist you up your line. Number three, they don't like them crooked. You can catch one every so often on a crooked jig, but not often. Got a little wind showing up in there. That's probably a good thing. Back on the speaker, though, I don't know how my sock's going to work. It might have some wind whistling through it. It might not. I don't know. We got a Rode speaker. It's got one of them little fuzzy wraps over it, I call it, to block the wind, but I put a sock over that. Hey, folks, right back out and got another one, believe it or not. Turned the camera off to undo my line, and it's small perch. But, hey, I didn't turn it back on, dropped that and caught nothing. So maybe we'll get on a couple now. Caught it on the 2.5-inch swimming minnow. Drop it to the bottom with a big boy's line. I moved in a little bit in this pocket, and it's kind of like a little side cove, just a dip. This lake's full of little dips and pockets and valleys and stuff, and these fish are getting in them valleys this time of the year. Up close to the bank like that. Oh, I missed it. Up close to the bank, they'll get in there and just lay in these little pockets. They staging's what they're doing. Staging. And get in here and catch a few. Might be perch, might be bass. That's what it's gonna be though. And they slow. They were a little faster earlier, but they slow now. Still ain't moved, still at the same area. I probably should move. Every time I go to thinking I want to move, I see a bunch of fish that don't want to bite. There you go. We got him that time. We got him that time. It might be another bass. know. No, it's a perch. It's a perch. Medium-sized perch. Catching them on that doggone 2 1/8 inch swimming minnow. Mardi Gras in color by Charlie Brewer. Slider jigs. Alright, see if we can get another 34 foot. Like that's where they've been all day, in these pockets in 34 foot. It's just a matter of time before we get another bass. I can guarantee you on that. Them bass are hanging in the same place. Just a matter of getting one to bite it. Is what it is. They don't want it fast. I done tried all kind of approaches. Only way I can get a bite is real slow. Real slow. Only way. And there's plenty of fish down there. The whole time I'm seeing fish, they just ain't biting. We make, oh Lord, I missed it. We're making a bite. What we're doing. They're not wanting to bite. There you go. He thumped it. He thumped it. We changed direction and he thumped it. He thumped it. Nice perch. Got him on the 3 inch minnow. Charlie Brewer. Go get him, Charlie. We ain't 75 yards from the bank. That just shows you they're pushing in these pockets. They left the big water and they're pushing into the pocket. And they do it every time this time of year getting ready to spawn. Them eggs is causing them to do this. I'm surprised I don't catch any crappies. I just blows my mind. This lake just don't have crappies in it no more. When I'm in places like this, I ought to be catching a crappie every so often. Yeah, I see it. Catching a few perch though. Gotta love that. We got in a little shallow and started catching more perch. They ain't that big, they're little. The perch are moving in. Hey folks, moving across down and nothing nailed it. Maybe they want it trolling. Hit the Mardi Gras. Old perch. Look at that. He hit the Mardi Gras. Trolling. Hey, pull it back across there again. Who knows? It might be coming up, getting a little warmer. They might be suspending itself a little bit. There he is. There he is. We ain't caught a bass in a while though. Uh-oh, just caught one, but he's a baby. He's a baby. Looney ain't had, Looney would eat him, but he's gone. He's a baby. Hey folks, just pulled over another little spot over here and we got us a perch. Nice jumbo magnum. I mean a nice one. We finally moved. We sat there a long time at that place. We caught a lot of fish, but hey, we moved over here. Let's see if we can catch a couple over here. I only got him to take it. Took a while, didn't it? Them jokers are funny now. They run up there after that thing, they won't take it, and then all of a sudden you catch one. Where they are. Ain't no whopper, but he's a perch. Drop back there. There he is. Finally got him bited. Had to circle the boat till he bumped it. Pretty good perch. Pretty good perch. Had to circle the boat till he bumped it. Look at that joker. Boat. I'm gonna try to stir them up. That's all we doing. There's something out there they just don't want to bite. They probably take worms. What I'm guessing. You can see them when you pull up. They stir up off the bottom. Just ain't taking it. They don't want what I got on. They don't want what I got on. Don't want it. Oh Lord, they making it tough. There you go. Go to 45 and he'll take it. Got to work them. Got to work them. Big old perch too. Look at that. Big old perch. Hey, nice perch. Picked up old Boom Daddy rod and put it out there, and I was trolling along there, and one nailed it. Old Boom Daddy. Hey, look at that joker bend. You think Boom Daddy don't bend, you wrong. Huh, another bass. I believe it's another bass. What I believe it is. It's another bass, show us the world. Might be several, I don't know. Mighty big, whatever it is. Look at Boom Daddy rod. That joker's stretched out, ain't it? Huh, what? Hey, uh-oh, something just got off, I think. Well, I don't know. I think I got two. I do believe that we got two on here. I ain't sure. It's either two or one big one. I can tell you that. It feels like two, though. You got one pulling down. Oh, yeah, we got two. We got two. Oh, Lord. My reel's messing up. We got two on. See if we can get a deal. We got two bass on at one time. What we got? Show us the world. Hey, we got to get the back one first. Well, we got them. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Two bass at one time in the net on what? Slider jig is what we got. Two bass at one time. Oh my. What? The old fisherman's doing it again, ain't he? Look at that. Charlie Brewer. Hey, you got to love it. Them's Charlie Brewer fish right there, people. Look at them suckers. Ain't they pretty? Oh my. Look at that.